A group calling themselves the Deccan Mujahideen has claimed responsibility for the attack, but they're previously unknown, and their exact identity and credibility will have to be established. A sinister emphasis seems to have been placed on securing British and American targets.
And he stopped us after 2 or 3 flights and told everyone to put their hands up and said, "Where are you from? You know, are there any British or Americans here? Show us your ID," and all this. So people started getting out their business cards or ID cards or whatever.
They wanted anyone with British or American passports. So anyone who had a British or American passport, they wanted to know.
The dust is beginning to settle from yesterday's attacks, and unfortunately for the Indian subcontinent, it's looking more and more as though Pakistan, or elements at least in the Pakistani regime, may have had a hand in this attack. That's the conclusion that the Indian Prime Minister seems to have reached. He's talked about neighbours possibly being involved in this incident, and we're seeing increasingly Indian officials and officers in the military establishment pointing the finger at groups based on Pakistani soil, supported by elements in the Pakistani security services. This is potentially very damaging for the stability of the region. There have been huge efforts by the Americans and by others to try and reconcile Pakistan and India's differences. This attack is going to be very hard for the Indians not to respond to. The evidence laid out is that a mothership deposited these gunmen off the coast of Bombay, that they were well trained, well equipped, that a foreign hand seems to have been behind this operation. We're still waiting for the full evidence to emerge, but at least at this early stage, it's looking increasingly as though this incident is going to provoke a showdown of sorts between these two giants of the region.